you will have been thinking of a f***ing freak calling Papa John's for the past.
You think?
I don't know how long.
You think? You asked us to
shouldn't-
think about something upsetting, and you think the thing we thought about was a freak
I shouldn't
calling
have
Papa
to say
John's?
this, but please don't say a slur. Please don't say a slur.
You danced around a couple of words there, but you landed on freak, which was a lot safer than the other options on the
I
table.
didn't.
Welcome to Oops All Segments, the very best podcast hitting your eardrums at this very moment. I'm Kevin.
I'm Thomas, and today we are here with special guest, former guest of the podcast, fan favorite, Ratdoodle, who I cannot see. What's going on?
So
It's just an empty chair.
Yeah, empty chair, sort of partly green screened out.
You can see a
Rat-
dirty couch behind it.
Oh,
Sorry.
what the fuck?
Sorry, man. Okay.
He's in his underwear. No.
Oh, what's
clothes
up,
on.
guys? Sorry,
What
I
the hell?
didn't
Happening?
see you there.
Are you?
Is this a podcast? What are we doing right now? Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's so good to see both of you. It's been so long.
We were
hell?
chatting before we recorded, obviously, and he said,
Do you mind if I eat my curry while we record? Is that
Eat your
cool?
curry. That's
Yeah, is that cool?
Okay.
I got rice and curry. Is that cool with you guys?
Is
if I
this
eat
is
them
this
while
a
we,
reference to when I brought curry to my first day at the new
Also, it
counseling
looks
office
really
and I-
hot. There's a lot of steam coming off of that bowl.
It's great to
His
see
mouth
you
is
guys.
full, so he can't talk either.
How
That's
many
the other
chili
part.
peppers would that shit have on the menu?
His mouth is full, so he can't speak on the
Oh,
podcast.
God, it's just so good to see you guys. How have you been? What have you been up to?
Oh
Good,
man,
man.
you know, we're living life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice to have you. It's our 99th episode, kind of an honor.
That's right. You know what?
So if
Hold
you could
on,
just
wait,
focus
wait.
up.
Yeah.
Focus up and lock in. Wait, I thought. Okay.
Anyway,
This is the
It's
worst
on the
podcast
soundboard.
that's going to ever be recorded.
it's perfect. It's perfect.
We love your song. Legit.
Yeah.
I am addicted to it. I listen to it once a day.
Yeah, it makes him ecstatic.
It's very catchy. How did you create such a
Dude, the
masterpiece?
crazy thing is I was just sucking down there like a second ago.
What? That's not about the song, right? He asked you a
sorry.
question about the song.
Okay,
You
yeah,
said the
Fortnite
crazy
song.
thing.
Pivot.
Yeah, so
The
like
So wait,
crazy
you were
thing.
sucking dick and then you immediately started eating hot curry?
so like okay, so like the thing is I've been making these
White
songs.
people do
I've been-
be seasoning their food.
I've been doing this series on Twitch where I try to make a banger, where I try to produce a full song in 2 hours. And,
Okay.
one of those was about Peely going crazy on my force. You know what I mean? That's just the vibe I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've lived a lot of life.
You did
Whose
succeed
dick
though.
were you sucking earlier, though?
The best looking guy I know is what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
Myself.
What?
Um,
Oh my god!
that's right.
Yeah. When he said
Self-
produce a banger in 2 hours, he meant remove two
Guys,
ribs in 2 hours so he
sometimes
could suck his
Putting
own.
on a
Removing a
dress
rib is
coat.
worth it.
How many clothes are you going to be putting on? Is it
Yeah,
going to just be
Don't
more
get
and more
fully
layers?
outfitted, right? Yeah. Don't eat
What's
hot
like-
curry and put on
Are
a
you
suit.
going to have a mango lassi? What the fuck is... How many more like secrets are you hiding?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to have a good time with my friends. Is that not allowed?
It is
You
allowed.
kept,
It is
you
allowed.
kept pushing back the record and rescheduling. It was so hard. To, it was so
True.
hard to pin
It's
you.
true.
down.
We did have to move the date more than once. They changed plans.
And yet it's still the 99th episode when Thomas told me it would be the 100th.
Well, that's
That's
because
right.
was that your goal in pushing it back constantly was trying
Sorry,
to
I'm
get yourself. Yeah, no,
You got
don't have to
curry
tell
in the
it.
mouth?
We can see you. Yeah, you don't have to
What's like
explain
the
it. I
what's
saw
the
the bowl.
protein?
I saw
what's
the
the
fork.
protein in that bad boy?
Do you even play piano, man? Yeah, like you got that thing back there. Have you played it in one episode, man?
I played it in the
first
very
one.
first
Man.
The
episode.
very first episode. That was
Okay.
I think I sang
I'm
Key
sorry,
for the
I'm the-
Tillerman. Yes. That's
Yeah,
clear.
you are. You showed up after sucking, I think, your own
time
penis.
for a check-in.
And yeah, it's been 4
You
minutes.
also talked to us before the episode to say at the start, can you ask me what's wrong with my camera? And then you showed up nude with curry.
Frankly, how dare you? Thomas,
Have you
what's
guys
new with
seen
you, man?
Tom Hanks Big?
No.
Yes, I love Big.
Yeah, wait, it's on our, we have referenced it on the show.
It's where a normal guy plays piano with his feet.
Well, that's not what that's sort of what happens. That's not really what it's about.
I think the implication in the movie is if a kid had the body of a man, he would have so much
and
imagination.
what's the longest song that you can play on piano exactly?
It's T for the Tillerman. It's 32 seconds long.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is interesting.
Don't say yes.
Last time
Guys, I have the greatest bit of all time planned for today. It's going to change the world.
Last time you were here, you brought out a ton of instruments, and it didn't seem like you could play shit.
That is true. There was a huge portion of the episode.
Can you run the Fortnite song, please?
Let's hear that one more time.
Fortnite Dub got me. Ecstatic.
It is very good.
I do love the way you go blah, blah, blah. That's very it really is an earworm. And I'm not talking about RFK Jr. Am I right, folks?
Hey.
The crazy part is
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? It has just so much spiritual significance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say, Daniel, this is the nicest I've ever seen you dressed. We've been friends for a while. This is the peak.
It's a good, it's a brand, it's a great opportunity.
You were going to say
there's no way you believe that it's a great opportunity because you showed up. I have to remember, remind you.
Fellatio.
Do you guys want to see the hardest thing I've ever seen in my life?
Please
this
don't
is
show
something
us
for
your
the. This is something for the video. I'm gonna give your video, your visual audience.
Yes.
Our
an
YouTube
Easter egg
audience.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, there's the
That's
screen
okay.
share function. No, you're fine.
Let's just let him give him the fucking keys to the kingdom and see what kind of illegal shit he's about to put on screen.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, what the fuck?
Let's go.
It's like a little chihuahua with what looks to be like
shaving
a
cream
foam.
on it.
That's it.
Oh fuck. Okay, man. He cut off the video and
So it was
he
the
looked pissed.
hardest.
So how does normally
thing
this
you'd ever
podcast go? I forget.
So we start with a check-in. We sort of go around the horn and we talk about what's been happening with us lately. I'll go first. What word would you boys say comes to mind when you think of me? I'll give you some examples.
Now, when you say
Strength,
comes,
loyalty, trailblazer, an innovator, a rebel. What word comes to mind for you?
These are all the
Piano.
UFM advertising campaign.
Piano. Thank you, piano. Okay.
Creative.
Wow. And a lot of people say indestructible.
Thomas, when I think about you, I think about the time when we were playing basically musical chairs with drinking and you played porn sounds.
That was one of my proudest moments. Kevin, the way that it works is when you get out of musical chairs, you get to pick the next song on the Spotify playlist from the laptop. And so everyone went around. I got eliminated. I went on the laptop. I booted up Pornhub.com. Did not make an incognito tab. It's in the history. And I found a loud porn and I played that.
And is it so? We're not talking like porn music. It's just the sounds of a pornography.
It's the sound of fucking, and I used that
it's
just cue.
Porn.
So
that's really good.
As I was saying, indestructible is the word that most people think of, and yet today at the climbing gym, I fell off a bouldering route. And I wasn't a bad fall, but I have hurt my back. There's a real muscle soreness in the back, and when I bend over, it hurts. Even sitting here hurts a little bit because of this chair.
Oh no!
The crazy part is I'm not even hungry, and I'm still eating this for the bit.
I thought you were gonna say I'm not even sad for you.
No,
I don't care at all.
I mean, Thomas, that was clearly also true by what he said because he clearly doesn't give a fuck.
He was so indifferent.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you feel right now, Thomas?
Pretty bad in pain. And I mean, emotionally because of how
And he laughed.
reacted.
All he did was ask you how you were. You said you were in pain, and he laughed joyously.
I can't imagine that anything I'm doing is helping you right now.
Ratdoodle has Mark Ruffalo hair right now.
Yeah, he gave himself a Ruffalo faux hawk of sorts. A Ruffalo hawk.
You wouldn't like him when he's not hungry and still eating.
You wouldn't like me when I'm not hungry.
That's my secret.
Still eating.
I'm always not hungry.
Okay, man.
I'm anorexic. Kevin, what's new with you?
What's new with me? I don't know. I just got myself a little Coke Zero Oreo flavored Coke Zero.
Oh.
And I thought it might be time to try some Oreo Coke Zero on the show. Well, but if it just exploded all over.
This is for the thumbnail, Kevin. Make sure you get this for the thumbnail.
Oh, hold on, let me get the label out. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely use that. I
Yeah,
like that
thanks,
normally
guys.
Kevin's frame has the most smoke in it, but because
Yeah,
of the
I think we
curry,
did great here. I'm
Ratdoodle's
gonna head out.
frame is- It looks like you're in a hookah lounge.
This
Sorry,
doesn't
my
taste like
computer's
Oreos.
on fire.
This doesn't taste like Oreos at all.
Yeah.
It just tastes like Coke Zero.
Is it like creamy a little? Like a little cream soda-y at all?
Do you get
I
any
guess
chocolate?
Not really. I ordered literally 2 cases of this to try and make like a float thing over at Dreamland, and I think it might have been a huge mistake.
Wait, can you show the packaging again? Like
Yeah.
one more time?
It
It doesn't really matter if,
I don't like
as
it.
long as your customers don't know that it doesn't taste like Oreos. You can just say it does, put Oreo ice cream in there, and they'll be like, yeah, I guess.
Well, that was the
They
plan.
should have not changed it at all.
I kind of think they might have not changed it at all.
Okay. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory. Every single soda is the same drink.
No,
Just-
right? You think Dr. Pibb and 7-Up are the same?
I think
Dr.
like
Pibb is
Sprite
not a
and
real
Pepsi
soda, Kevin.
are
You're
just
thinking
the same.
Right,
It's all
that's right,
psychological.
Mr. Pibb. Yeah, sorry.
I do
Like,
think there's something to
You're
this. If they were all the same color, you had a sip of Sprite, Mountain Dew. I think Coke is different because of the caffeine, but I think all the brown ones, all the brown ones might be the same, and all the clear ones might be the same. And I am
That's
talking
sort of
about
your-
people.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's your
Kevin,
voting. That's your voting record.
Kevin, I'm going to put a scenario
Yeah.
into the world, and you're going to tell me what you would do.
Okay.
Pull up to like you have a really good friend who you've known forever, but you've
Okay.
never been to their place.
Okay.
And they are having a party at their place, a little house party.
Okay.
And you come up, you pull up, you pull in, you pull out,
Well.
and you walk up and you're like, oh, like what's there to drink? Like this is happening, like, and your friend like is showing you around a little bit, and they're like, oh, I'm glad you asked, and they lead you over and motion over to a big bowl of punch. But for this scenario, we're gonna say it's Oreo Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
There's a bunch of rags floating in the bowl, and they're like, yeah, grab a rag. What do you do?
I mean, I guess I'd grab
Whenever
a
you-
rag.
Whenever
Did you
you
have
were
a bad time at Kim's birthday or what? Like, what the fuck, man?
whenever you were a
that-
kid, like, did you ever like suck liquid out of some sort of cloth?
No, man, I don't.
Well, how
fucking think-
else-
Also, what kind of perverted ass question is that? By the way,
This is look.
Why
I'm
do you have
getting
to be
this
a
from.
kid?
I'm getting this from Twitch streamer Jess Capricorn.
Okay, you're on
Uh,
Twitch right now.
Live
Are you
on-
chat
streaming
live
while
during
we're
the
doing
podcast?
and
this?
my camera switches and it's just that stream. No, but like I just can't stop thinking about if
Sucking
somebody
on a
didn't-
rag.
if somebody didn't have any glasses in their home.
That is kind of hilarious. The
If
notion
they had
of
clean
being,
rags, if everyone
Yeah.
was sucking a clean rag, I think I might have a suck. Why not?
The vibes would be
Are you
so
wringing
hilarious.
it out
like,
over your tongue, or are you just sucking, like chewing it like a?
I think
no,
you
I-
hold it
a
and
teething
it's dripping everywhere.
I think you have to wring it out over the bowl, and then you suck on what's left in the rag, right? That's the clean way to
what
hold
if
it.
you had
Okay,
like
yeah,
a,
wait, that kinda
What if you
works.
had like a
Yeah.
you have a sober friend and his rag's just water, and it's like he's just holding a rag, so it's not awkward that he's at the party.
Oh,
like
yeah,
everyone
no,
else's
sorry,
rag
guys,
is soaked in. Also,
I'm on the
like,
ragging right
acting
now.
drunk.
the biggest that was good, Kevin, but just the biggest fire hazard of all time, a bunch of rags soaked in whiskey just like, being thrown in the corner at your house.
They're all piled on top of the stove.
I'm gonna throw a Banksy party, and that's just what it's gonna be. It's just gonna be that's what the next World of Banksy exhibit's gonna be. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be a bunch of fucking rags.
Banksy only consumes liquid out of rags.
Yeah. Oh man.
Banksy's
but
gonna
that's
do
the
like
new name.
a modern art piece where it's the new Banksy drink, and just as you're about to buy it, he reveals it's served from a rag, and it like self-destructs in real time on camera at the museum. I was gonna say last time we did a podcast together, Rat, you dressed like the Joker and we went to Raisin Cane's, and you thought that was a podcast. It wasn't, but it's interesting how different things have different meanings to people, you know? You
let him
take
finish
a
his
bite
meal, I
whenever I
guess.
talk.
Yeah,
Whenever
just
I
let him
talk, you take a bite.
Yeah.
You don't do
just
this
let
when
him finish
Kevin's
his
talking.
meal. Yeah, I guess just hold on. He has to finish his meal.
I was just kidding earlier when I made the joke that made it sound like I was racist. While we're filling time, I might as well say that. Because I feel like Rat brings a certain, like, both incredibly woke and incredibly toxic community. That's like Rat's audience.
The woke toxic. Yeah, the toxic
They're like-
woke.
They're as reactionary as left-wing people could be.
Right. Sort of an achievement in and of itself. You know? Good for you. Good for you.
I'm glad you guys like the song, man.
It's
really
a vibe.
good. Kevin,
It's
we
a
should
vibe.
probably spin the wheel and get the show started.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we stalled for too long there.
It's time to get into our first segment. Here we go. Oh no. Do you both have a soundboard, or was that Kevin?
Can you run the sound? Can you do the gunshot again?
That was an explosion, yeah.
Thanks.
What the fuck? You weren't gonna do anything with
Campfire.
it? You just wanted to hear it again? You
segment
just wanted
is
to
called-
Yeah, man, it was
Stop
awesome.
shouting. Everyone
That shit was
calm
awesome.
down. The segment is called Campfire Ladies Sing This Song. And
What?
in it, we will find a looping guitar track, we will generate a random suggestion, and we will sing a collective campfire song about it.
It's so
Now-
fucking hot in here, man. Can you turn on the AC for once?
You were
You're at
naked.
home.
Turn on the AC.
You're
We're not with you.
Put on layers.
Yeah.
I gotta look good for the homies, man.
I'll,
You want to see my shirt, by the way?
Yes.
I guess. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice shirt. I
It's
like
a
it.
bunch of
Wait.
guns. No wonder you wanted the explosion sound
Oh, I see.
effect. You're the guy who tried to shoot Trump yesterday.
Wait, that's why I recognize you. Fuck.
You were at
What
the
a
golf
guest
course. The golf course, just munching curry with your shirt poking out through the bushes.
Dude, my friend texted me, I can't believe someone missed again. And that's how I found out.
Okay, I'll look up country guitar loop.
So, Daniel, do you have a suggestion for what the campfire song might be about? You're going into your mind palace. He's touching his temples and closing
he's
his
doing
eyes.
like a Professor X sort of, yeah. Yeah.
Can you run the explosion sound effect again?
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm in the middle of trying to find something else, but okay.
Thanks.
Fuck
All right,
you.
we'll just use a random word generator. I don't think we're gonna get. I think the idea of
I'm so
responding politely to a prompt is far beyond your
I would say.
capacity.
Okay, so does it have to be based on a song that already exists, or is it just
No.
whatever?
We're gonna do a campfire serenade, any subject. So what should the subject be?
Okay.
And I do have a backup if yours is terrible, which it will be.
It's it should be about like, the bear versus man argument.
No.
Yeah.
It should
Okay,
be
go
like,
ahead.
if I wouldn't leave you with another man, I'd leave you with a bear, something like that. You know what I
So-
mean?
Who are you talking
What?
to in that argument?
Like lovingly saying, I would leave you in the woods with a bear.
Oh, it's like a song saying that I'm going to abandon you.
Wait, Thomas, you don't know about the bear man debate?
No.
It's not even
I
worth
don't think
talking
there
about.
is. I don't know that there is one, but we have talked about Grizzly Man on a recent episode.
No, okay, so
the
it was-
Werner
it was-
Herzog.
No,
okay.
like, it's a viral thing. It is a
It
real
was-
thing.
Yeah, it was. Are you better off leaving a woman? That's
Well, I think it's more, would a woman rather be left alone with a man or a bear? Like, out in the
which is
woods?
Yeah,
more
thank you. I don't know why I couldn't say that.
Yeah. Would you rather like allow a woman to have a bank account
Oh!
with a man?
No, it's not like that.
Just,
Okay, Matt,
just
if you
weaponize
saying
your-
the word woman got you all flustered. You're all like horned up now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, look. It's about, is a woman better off in the woods with a man or a bear? And
Right.
men will typically answer man because they don't
Right.
think about it for more than 10 seconds.
Right.
Mhm.
And so this serenade would be about how, in a loving way, I would leave
you alone
a
with
woman
bear.
with a bear.
Yeah.
So your
That's nice.
contention is leaving them alone with the bear is the more romantic gesture.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just use the random word generator because that sucks. So let's do. No, we can use this one.
No, I'm not married to it.
No,
don't
we'll
like
do
it.
it. We'll do it. That did sound like a weird. Okay.
I don't know what this is. I found country bluegrass instrumentals, and this is what it is. I assume it's. Oh, here we go.
All right. So we'll kind of go around the circle and I just want to get ahead of this, Rat. Try not to say anything about being gay this time because I feel like that came up a lot on the last episode we did together.
Right. I mean, he was sucking dick right before we started.
I know.
I'm so. Do you expect me to apologize for who I am?
No, we don't want you to apologize. Let's just do
Not
this
about
song.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh God, the song's picking up. Hold on.
It's pretty fast, Kevin.
What? I guys, I don't know. Don't get
In
mad at
this relationship, I have some shoulds, like what you should do when you're left in the woods.
And when I pull out my dick, I expect the bear to lick it. I would do anything but leave you in the woods with another man.
Okay, let's stop here.
Okay.
I don't know if it was the instrumental,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
first of all,
What's up?
we have to let Kevin go first and me second, and maybe if there's time, Rat can go. But I think
Yeah.
the fact that he came in second, it was so much. So let's see, maybe look for like Campfire guitar loop because I just think that got us in our head.
Haymakers Hoedown.
Was I not supposed to
Okay.
go then? I thought I was.
That's okay.
doing the-
We'll try it again. Kevin's gonna start this time.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave you in the woods with a thing that's hairier than me. And you're gonna be disappointed 'cause it's not gonna let you shave its back like I do.
Well, I know that it ain't fair, but the world works this way. This or there, you gotta choose between a man and a bear, and in this case, it's the bear who takes his share.
I hope the bear don't kill you. I hope the bear don't maim you. I want to maim you when we're safe at home. I hope
want
the
to-
bear don't kill you. I hope the bear don't maim you.
Are you
I
saying
hope
you want to maim?
You want to kill a woman?
like no, in a loving way, like in a I'm gonna kiss them and
what do you
make
think
love to them.
maim means?
Yeah, maim.
like hug.
Are you spelling
No.
it M-A-A-M? That's ma'am.
Like
And that's
I'm
just-
gonna. You
you're
don't
gonna-
ever look in your girl's eyes and you're like, I'm gonna
make a ma'am out of you.
I'm gonna.
That's what Mulan is about.
I thought it was a nice line, man.
Okay. I'm gonna try and find, because I will say the instrumentals have not been working that well for us. I'm gonna try and find one more.
Yeah, we need to find like just a noodling,
You said Campfire,
Campfire
guitar.
acoustic guitar instrumental loop, something like that.
Guitar.
I feel like we're getting too much
instrumental.
Deliverance vibes, which might
Yeah.
be why the inner beast is emerging.
Loop. Yeah. Let's see if we can.
And I changed my mind. If you want to do the gay joke, I feel like that was more entertaining than this. So whatever you need to say to like bring us home to the kind of ad break here, because like I don't know.
I was
This is
trying
a-
to hit something catchy, man. I thought I was.
This
I
is a
thought I
big
was selling
drop
records,
off.
man.
This is just a
I
big
thought-
drop off from last time you came on the show.
Okay. Well.
Cool, man.
It's just a tough vibe, is all. This says 2 hours of relaxing campfire guitar
That'll do it.
music.
That'll do
yeah.
it.
Okay. Oh, it's got some crickets.
Okay, here we go.
Girl, let me tell you something. Something special. All right. You're sitting there with your eyes at the stars. You've got your hands on his paws. And it don't give me pause at all.
Out here we don't have city laws. You're being held by his teeth and claws. And here's a gift to you from me.
Girl, I don't want you to be lonely, so I'll leave you with someone shaped like a friend in this toxic wilderness of men.
He's round and he is furry. He sometimes will let you eat curry. He's a bear.
In the way that gay people say it.
He's a normal guy, he's just a little hairy.
His masculinity is sorta conventional, but it's got me feeling sentimental.
Now, baby, can you see? To keep your food safe, hang it from a tree.
'Cause that bear-shaped friend is gonna eat your food if you leave it out. But y'all will be friends. I don't have no doubt.
He's pretty much just a shitty roommate. The bear is a shitty roommate.
Would you rather be in the woods with a creature? Or perhaps with Jeremy Allen White from The Bear, the televised feature? We'll be right back, folks.
Do you smell that? It's Bullshit Alert, the podcast where we lie, cheat, steal, and sometimes, yes, sometimes, it's the truth. Think you can sniff it out? Join Stephen Carter, Danny Marshall, and Lily Moss each week where we invite new guests, new stories, and of course, new bullshit. Find Bullshit Alert on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever else you listen to podcasts.
I got some potatoes here. Do you mind if I eat one right now?
Well, I guess we're back. So welcome back to Oops All Segments. If you want to eat a raw potato on cam, you can. But it is time for your segment.
Yeah,
Rat, do you have a segment
your
for us?
turn.
It's time for my segment?
Don't be surprised.
Well, it looks like I'll have to save this potato for later.
It's uncooked. No, you said that and then bit into it. What the fuck? Don't spit it at us, right? Because it's in your house. It's on webcam.
Well, I thought that what I would do today is I would lead you guys through a guided meditation.
Okay.
I've got some instruments here.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. Can you
Tibetan
imagine?
singing bowls of various
I will say, truly, I am a little stressed out. I'm carrying a lot of tension. My back hurts.
Yeah, you said your back was sore,
okay.
right?
This episode has been kind of anxiety-inducing in many ways, so I'm hoping that this will help me relax.
Yeah, I'm going to take off
unwind.
my vest here. And get
It should be really nice, man. It should be
And
really nice.
if you are listening at home, I would encourage you to follow along with the meditation as well.
I won't play any loud, abrasive sounds during this. I'm going to keep my hands off the soundboard. Because we're going to do like a nice... what is that, like a whole gallon of water? It's a huge jug.
It's just a bottle.
Not you.
There's potato fucking everywhere, man. Anyway.
Don't get mad about that. That's because you
You
spat
didn't
it
have to
everywhere.
do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have you close your eyes.
Okay.
As a first step, both of you close your eyes.
Way ahead of you. What was that? Can I open and see?
Yeah, I really need to check.
I really want to see what happened just then.
Okay, no.
It sounds like he's gone.
Whoa, are your eyes open or some shit?
You were already naked when it started. What more could you do?
It just sounds... What are you doing? What's happening?
Okay.
This is...
So
Really?
I would like...
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I would like to... Okay, we're gonna start the guided meditation now.
Okay.
All right. Welcome to guided meditations with Ratdoodle. I would like you to, first of all, take a deep breath in through those nostrils, and then breath out. Boom. Yes. Good job.
Okay.
I would like you to keep your eyes closed for me, and I would like you to think of something that you're struggling with right now.
Yep, I'm there.
Okay. Yep. Oh!
He did have instruments. He did have instruments. He said he didn't, but he definitely did.
Yeah.
And
My eyes are closed.
And we're gonna let it ring out. Now imagine that trauma that you're thinking of right now leaving your body.
It's like I'm so agitated. Like my heart rate is.
What? Oh my God.
I feel so tense. Like I'm shaking.
Yeah,
I'm like trembling.
I genuinely tried to commit to relaxing and it was such a fucking mistake. I really did deserve this. Oh.
I also thought of something genuinely upsetting, so I'm focused on that.
Yeah, I'm trying to process real trauma here.
I would like you to feel your body and your feet and where your feet are.
Okay. Yeah, this works. I like this stuff. This worked really well for me.
Fuck. Sorry.
What?
That's,
Wait,
that
what
one's
happened?
That one's just not going to work out. Fuck.
No,
Well,
no.
It
What
can't
do
be
you
that
mean?
bad that we know where our feet
Okay,
are.
hold on,
Like,
hold on,
don't
hold
be
on.
stressed
All right.
about.
Okay.
I said I like it, and he
Okay.
said it wasn't gonna work. out.
Imagine where your feet are.
Oh God! Why? This
Why do I have
feels
to
like, this is
imagine
like
where they are?
every guest
I
who's
know
on the
where
show,
they
it
are.
feels like you're giving like due justice to me for the fucking Thomas
Yeah.
the Tank Engine sound.
Kevin
that
is
I
getting
use.
his just desserts.
Holy
Hey, yeah.
hell.
Yo, good to talk to you again. Yeah. No, I'll just get
What?
a large with
Can we open our eyes? Are you
pineapple and
ordering
tomatoes,
a pizza?
please. Yeah,
I do
thank you,
feel
thank
like
you.
our audio is coming out of your speakers,
Anyway,
which I know we're trying to
you
gate,
guys,
but I could hear myself.
Anyway, you guys have a good one. Yeah, no
Wait,
problem. I'll be
why-
over there soon.
Why do you
Thanks,
talk to the pizza guy like he's your friend?
Thanks, Little
Yeah.
Caesars.
You thank the business when you leave a business. You thank the name of the
You
business.
thank Burger King when you're on your way out.
Thank McDonald's when you drive
Thanks,
out of
McDonald's.
And we're gonna
It's a human worker.
and we're gonna come back.
Okay,
Welcome back.
my eyes are open.
Okay.
Well,
too.
thank God he's not
if
nude.
we've done that correctly, you will have been thinking of a fucking freak calling Papa John's for the past.
You
I
think
don't know how long. That
you
was.
think
I don't-
you think
I-
you
I
asked us to
shouldn't-
think about something upsetting, and you think the thing we thought about was a freak?
I shouldn't
calling
have
Papa
to say
John's?
this, but please don't say a slur. Please don't say a
Yeah.
slur.
You danced around a couple of words there, but you landed on freak, which was a lot safer than the other
What do you
options
mean?
on the
No, I
table.
didn't.
It was clear you were searching through your inner mind bank to find
Look,
something acceptable.
when you have ADHD, you gotta step over the mess sometimes to get to the thing you want to get to. You know what I mean?
Here's what I say. Some people got a neurospicy brain. Rat's brain is Nashville hot.
That curry is Nashville hot as well. spicy like the brain. Where did you go?
Anyway, so like when we were playing the musical chairs alcohol
So that's
game,
one segment. So you're done. We're going back to the wheel.
I played worship music. I'm just saying. I'm
Oh,
more
that's
godly
pretty
than
good.
you are.
Played kind of holy music. And probably
Yeah.
comedy comes in contrast. I probably thought it would be funny if I sort of switched it up, played something unholy.
Cool, man.
Right.
Yeah. it was really
Did you
cool.
want to spin the wheel again, T? Is that what you just
Yeah,
said?
I feel like as any way we can take
Trying
the
to
reins
wrestle
away
power
from
back
Rat,
from
yeah, that
Ratdoodle,
would
yeah.
feel pretty good to me.
Oh man, even
wow,
that is
it's
really
so
loud.
loud.
Jesus, that's a spicy set. Yeah, don't. How dare you? How dare you accuse me of playing a
Okay.
loud sound?
We have Future Earth. This is an audience submission from someone named Future Thomas. The segment is, how long would you be removed from society, frozen, asleep, coma, etc., to see what a future Earth looks like?
Oh,
So you might
like
be
Fry
freeze for
in,
100 years or
Futurama.
1,000 years to see if we've evolved. How long would we each want to be frozen?
Okay.
I'll go
okay.
first. I feel like if there was a way to freeze myself until this episode is over, that would be awesome. To see what life is like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we're all done here, when it's sort of wrapped up, and to not know, like, not to watch us kind of like skitter across the finish line with this fucking dying show.
Dude, I would like to freeze time and then wake up 1 second later. Imagine how fucking crazy that would be.
That's a good question. Like, what is the shortest coma someone's ever been in? Like, I was in a coma for 1 second.
That is actually. I'm looking that up. Hold on, I'm gonna.
I
look
think
this
that was
up.
me just like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Shortest.
How long
coma
does
in
it? Is there a
history.
minimum time it needs to be a coma? Because like 8 hours are just asleep.
When I was a little child, I thought a coma was one word.
You thought like, what do you mean?
Like I thought
A
it started
coma.
with an
It
A.
is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it was like lymphoma, a coma.
Right.
It has to be a coma. Apparently, has to last at least 6 hours, according to some like the way that.
Okay, so
A coma-
last
Yeah,
time,
the sa-
last
yeah.
time, last time I had Popeyes for dinner. I believe I fell into one of those.
Right.
Last time I actually sampled the spicy chicken sandwich, I was in a food coma.
Look,
And-
the people who are saying it has to be 6 hours long are the same people who told us about COVID. So like, we'll find that out. You know what I mean?
Just watch it with that, because there might be a resurgence still. So just be careful. I've seen people wearing masks again. Let's answer this question for real. Kevin, what do you think? If you could really freeze it's almost the closest thing we actually have to time travel is like freezing yourself to see.
Well, that's
what
not
the
even
future
real,
is like.
right? That doesn't actually exist.
It might
right?
be real.
You know what? I'm gonna try.
Might be real. No, people have and they die, right?
Well, there's
like,
a lot of people that are freezing their bodies with these modern freezers, and they're gonna try to see the future. So we don't know yet what's gonna happen when they're thawed out. It was on How To with John Wilson. So it's
people are actually doing this now.
Wait, they're doing it for real?
There's like real cryogenics involved in this?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
Are
that's
you
trying to
memeing?
cheat-
Are you being
trying
for
to-
real?
No, people.
I want to
sign
go
up,
in
they-
that as soon as possible.
Yeah,
For like
I mean,
1 million.
I was
years.
thinking, I was like, because realistically, I can't imagine like any near future being better than now. Like, it does feel like things are getting worse
The
and worse
near
every day.
future is
right?
definitely out.
Yeah,
we got
so
Yeah.
you gotta swing.
No,
you
no,
gotta
no,
swing
no,
at
no.
least 100+ years, probably closer to like 1,000 years to really.
I
but
feel
the-
like
I
you
know what I
unfreeze in
would do.
1,000 years and there's no one left on Earth.
yeah.
You're
I mean,
just
I
the
think
only person.
I think you just die in the chamber.
I have I have an answer. I have
Okay.
my
Yeah.
favorite answer, which is I would just go in and I'd be like, as long as possible. Just literally like until something happens.
Yeah, wake me when something happens. That's what you'll say when you go in.
Yeah, he gets a copy of Green Day's "Wake Me Up
Yeah.
When September Ends" to
Yeah.
play throughout his cryogenesis chamber.
Wake me up when something fucking happens.
Yeah, just at the
They wake
discretion
you
of
up- they wake you up-
imagine that's the directive you get
Yeah.
as an
Well, that's
employee
what I'm
working at
thinking.
the cryogenics facility. You're like, oh man,
you
and
wake-
like,
you wake
is now
right
the
up.
time?
You wake Rat up to like enlist him in the water wars, and he's like, snooze. Like, I meant something big.
Please, you're our only hope, Ratdoodle. You're the last man alive who remembers what was going on in
I
2024.
do. This is actually kind of a real answer. I kind of would love to just miss this election season entirely. If I could just wake up,
Yeah,
and it's
that would
all
be
over,
awesome.
That would like lower my
Yeah.
blood pressure so much. I just
If I
need
could
it
wake
to
up
be
on
done.
January 7th, 2025, that would be great.
If
wake
I could
up-
work, dude,
You
if I could wake up at January
mid
5th,
shitting on Nancy Pelosi's desk. Like, how did I get here? You're
you didn't get
about to
frozen.
execute Mike
Your
Pence.
body becomes a substitute for the far right. Oh man. The far right uses your body to shit on
Well,
Nancy Pelosi's
Yeah, or
desk.
maybe I don't know. Maybe you're storming the Capitol for the left this time.
they're using my
yeah.
frozen body as a shit cannon.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like they hollowed it out and they put gunpowder in it?
No, like they take me out, they keep me frozen somehow, but then they like pull my they like fold my pinky back a little bit, and it just shoots a turd out of me.
Okay.
They've sort of rigged up his body to project.
Yeah, I
they
forgot
put like
that-
they put like a tube of food that goes into me or something.
Why
Yeah.
are they
I forgot that
yanking on your
you
pinky?
operate by Ren and Stimpy logic. Like your body works.
Yeah. He is frozen, and also this is a cartoon world in which the rules of science have totally no regard.
Yeah, man. What we're launching millions of years into the future, and now we're saying, oh, it's unrealistic. Cool.
Well, not
man.
if you come back after the election
You're
cycle.
coming back
right?
in 5 months as a frozen shit
All
cannon.
I'm saying is they use me as a shit cannon to storm the Capitol.
Stimpy,
get it.
you idiot! Trump is still president.
I get
That would
it.
actually
You
be a
wanna
pretty good
sort of-
episode if Ren was a Republican and Stimpy was a Democrat.
Yeah, I like that. That's basically Smiling Friends.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the weren't we doing like a bit?
I feel like Happy Happy Joy Joy could be a Chapel Rowan song.
Isn't the creator of Ren and Stimpy like a bad guy?
Okay,
I'm sure.
my
Yeah.
long as
The
possible
creators of
answer
this show
is
are
a
bad
real
guys.
answer, Thomas.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Wait,
that's
you
a real
genuinely want to say as long as possible?
I think it'd be funny if I was like, wake me up when something happens, and then it was that thing of like they just didn't know when, and so it ended
Yeah.
up just going on forever.
It just
like
doesn't
when
seem
you
like
have-
it's good enough yet. Like I know that.
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah,
I
I
do this
think-
sometimes. I'll buy like a Snickers and I'll be like, well, I'll wait for like a special occasion to eat this, and then it just sits in my cabinet for like 6 months.
You
That'll be us
have
when
more
you're frozen.
self-control in your entire body than I have in any, like I buy a Snickers and I'll buy a Snickers to have after dinner and I've eaten it before I get home. That's
I
not
buy
a fucking
I buy a fun size Snickers to eat on the way to my big Snickers.
and like I don't
I
like
don't have
this
good
drink and I've
self-control.
almost finished it. Like I don't like
Kevin,
this.
I'll say I got up this morning. Dan, have you ever been to Beacon Donuts off Armitage?
Me? No.
Yeah. I got up this morning at like 8 a.m. and I took the train just to bring donuts home, and they cost like $15 and they were really good. But
Hell yeah.
I also don't have impulse control. Just with certain things, I buy it with the intention of eating it later, and then I can like never decide when to eat it.
Yeah, dude, have you heard of my favorite musician right now is Lil Snickers?
Yeah. Oh, he's pretty
No.
cool, huh?
I haven't heard.
Okay,
of
I do the same shit though. I buy ice cream and my wife eats it like immediately when she gets ice cream, but like I will get like a tiny like a 1 pint thing and then I'll put it in the
Yeah.
freezer and it'll be there for months. I'm not even
Yeah.
exaggerating.
We have ice
Kara-
cream. We
Kara's
have like
like that.
3 little freezer burnt things in our freezer right now, just waiting for the right moment.
That's insane. This is the thing. Y'all must not like. I think it's the weed,
negligence.
but like
It's
the
negligence.
things I go through in my house, if it has sugar in it, I'm plowing through it in the house.
I will say
Absolutely.
Arizona tea, I am that way with. I will buy like 9 and they'll be gone in like 3 days.
Rat, that they've created spiked Arizona iced tea now?
Dude, I got it and I tried it and I was like, this is just okay. But I haven't tried it since I've been addicted to Arizona, so maybe I need to try it again.
I think if you want to really enjoy it, I would have it off a rag. I would say just kind of
That could be a good way for them to keep the price point at 99 cents. They could start selling the rags instead.
Yeah.
They could sell
Well, that's
sort
what
of
I was like. You
pre-soaked-
can't sell an Arizona iced tea no matter what's in it for more than 99 cents. It's inflation proof. So the fact that the alcoholic one is more than $1 is kind of outrageous.
It is
I mean,
fucked up.
Yeah, that's false advertising.
Yeah.
Someone should say something to them.
Kevin,
Well-
what about you? What would your wake up time be?
I think genuinely, I think I'd like to kind of, I think I'd make the decision to be like, this sort of patch of humanity and I are not jiving. I'm done with it. Let me see what the next kind of, like, let me see what the world is like when Gen Z is geriatric. So whatever the calculus is to make sort of the current sort of I think we're talking about roughly like 80 years, right? Maybe so. Let's
Yeah.
just make it around 100.
There'll be some like hot girl on like future TikTok going like, "Okay, Zoomer, okay, Zoomer,"
Oh,
and it'll be
God.
like,
Yes,
it'll basically
that
be
was
like
good.
that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like, yeah, honestly, okay. I said as long as possible, but it's really just until they are able to make me immortal. That's what I care about. I just
Then
wanna,
I'm happy to stay awake.
yeah, I just want to stay alive forever. I want to escape
Right.
death. But yeah, like, I
Do
like
you?
that.
Because you
Like-
seem like you don't enjoy your life now very much.
like I'm barreling towards death at a fast pace.
Yeah, or at least dancing on the precipice.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
No, I get what you're saying about seeing Gen Z because I wonder what the Gen Z version of racism is, where it's like that's their generation of like they're problematic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I need to see what that is.
Yeah, and I feel like I'll have like a lot of cultural reference points. I can like see the trajectory. You know, if you do like 500 years or 1,000 years, you're waking up. You might as well go to an alien planet, right? Like I feel
Yeah.
like there
You
might
want
be some
some
things, but
context for what was getting started.
yeah, and I just the future is. I actually think that like setting a much longer timeline is like you might actually end up in a much better society because maybe society will have like ended
Yeah.
itself multiple times over at that point.
But it won't be as interesting.
Exactly, and you'll just be like a gnome, like a random lost existing being that has no context for the universe.
How about this? You wake up in the year 3024.
Okay.
Pretty much whoever wants to can go into whichever bathroom. The cost of eggs, $1 million. And then you look at the calendar and it's fucking 2024. We're already there. And so
You think
the
eggs?
Zoomer future? Yes. That's
He's
right.
clapping.
We already freaking arrived. And with that, this has been Oops All Segments. Thank you for coming on, Rat. Is there anything you would like to plug? Please check out his song, Fortnite Dub Got Me. It's incredibly catchy. I listen to it before bed every night.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is a demonic earworm.
Yeah, I'm just I'm making music on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ratdoodle. But also, just look up Fortnite Ratdoodle on TikTok. It's my pinned tweet right now. Yeah, that's
Fortnite Dub got me.
Oh my god, he's got no.
You can see his undies. If you want more podcasts,
We have
check
to
out
still
what
do
we do in the
plugs.
basement. It's a
Thank
D&D
you so
podcast.
much for having me. It's been great.
It's great to have you. Rate us 5 stars. Our next episode is our 100th episode. So if you're still
That's
with us,
right,
thank you
baby.
so much for listening. Obviously, it
amazing stuff.
it can't continue like this. So something new is coming.
Free George Santos.
What?
Okay, please don't.
Free George Santos.
Please don't
override
make this
our
political.
plugs.
Yeah, don't make this
Yeah.
political.
Sorry, my fault. My fault.
What we need from you folks is the energy of positivity towards the changes coming. The show is going to be brand new. It's brand spanking new. We're going through a rebrand. We're gonna have a 100th episode with videos and audio and text submissions from many of our previous guests. It's going to be a whole insane ride, and Thomas and I are going to try and get through as many of those as we can in next week's episode. So tune
I might
in for
even bring a dang big gulp to the party.
No
What?
way.
I might even bring a dang big gulp to the party.
with what, like just a big
Holy
gulp? Or you can
fucking
is there gonna be
shit.
With freaking swamp water, a little bit of everything, and it all tastes the same, don't
so
it?
just a bunch of soda?
All the same soda. Maybe I'll spike it with a little Mountain Dew Code Red.
That's not spiking it. You're just adding another soda, which
Mountain
is probably
Dew
part of the
Code
swamp water.
Oreo.
That's the new name for the show.
Can that be the name of this episode?
Mountain Dew Code.